Mabuhay, blessed beings. This is Bless. Quite a lot of people, quite a lot of my subscribers and audience have been requesting me to make more videos about Filipino magic. So, the reason why it's taking so long for me to make one again um, is that I'm still making an extensive research about it. Originally, before the Philippines was colonized by any country, we were animist, we were pagans, we had our own spirituality. And our spirituality varied depending on the province. Like, let us just say, for example, in the Tagalog region, which is modern day Metro Manila, they had specific deities there. And same with the Visayas region, same with the Mindanao region. As a Filipina from Metro Manila, and Metro Manila is located in Luzon. Since, as you all know, if you know the Philippines is divided into three major islands, which are Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And I never went to Visayas and Mindanao yet, but I grew up in Luzon, particularly in Metro Manila, and unfortunately, not a lot of Filipinos are aware about it because, unfortunately, Filipino paganism is not the dominating religion in the Philippines, but Catholicism is. We also have our own spirituality, our own style of magic, and I think the reason why people are so interested about learning more about it is that it's very obscure to the West. As even though I'm in terms of blood, I'm not a pure Filipina, but as a Filipina myself, I believe that somehow it's my mission to introduce Filipino magic here in the West. And before, I already had a video about Mapulon. Mapulon is the Tagalog deity of nature. He's a fey god of nature and all of the seasons, and it's very easy to work with him. If you want to know more about Mapulon, please check my video about him. Mapulon is a very handsome fae who has a very high vibe energy to him. He is the husband of the fertility goddess Idiyanale, and in the future I'll also make more videos about different Filipino deities from different provinces, but Mapulon is a deity from the Tagalog region. So I saw also, based on my research, I saw a lot of videos about Filipino magic, particularly LNK or Lihim na Karunungan, but unfortunately none of those videos are in English. So I've been thinking about making a video about the path of Diwataan or Babaylanism, which varies depending on the province, which is ancient Filipino religion, and LNK, or lihim na karunungan, also known as karunungang lihim ng Diyos, which actually means secret knowledge of God. So this is LNK is I believe LNK is the Filipino style of Christian witchcraft or Christian magic. Okay, so if you want more videos of me talking about it, because I'm still making my extensive research about it, please give this video a like, pretty please share, pretty please subscribe, and pretty please comment down below on what type of things you want to know about regarding Filipino magic and Filipino spirituality. I'll start with differentiating the difference between Agimat and Anting-Anting. The difference between Agimat and Anting-Anting is that Agimats are organic. It comes from nature. So there are four types of Agimats. Um, Agimats that came from fire, usually um, tektites or lightning. Water Agimats, like for example shellfish, yeah. Agimats from earth, such as crystals, wood, stone, and agimats from air. Let us just say, for example, tornado or um, strong winds. So, but let me just explain first the anting-anting, because anting-anting is widely used in LNK magic. So, anting-anting is a sacred object. This is usually in the form of medallion. So, Saint Benedict medallion is widely used in LNK magic. So, this is the only medallion that I have that is related to LNK, the Saint Benedict medal. And this is usually a medal that's made out of ring, made out of it's made out of steel or metal, a belt or a bottle, or that was made to become a medal. So it's usually a medal, a talisman. So anting-antings usually have names of God on it, or anyone who is holy, and they usually feed it with the oracion, and they revive the anting-anting, they consecrate it, and they keep on praying on it, so that, and they feed it with prayers, so that they keep on feeding energy into the anting-anting. And anting-antings are usually used in protection magic. So it's not easy, because in LNK, if you want to take this path, you would be obliged to, based on my own research. So you would pray on the medallion. You would do certain prayers with certain Latin incantations for 49 days for men and 48 days for women. Okay, so this is an example of an anting-anting. Okay, because it has any medal that has the names of god of or any deity on it. Okay, and this one, for example, is the Chinese version, or the Taoist version of an anting-anting, a food talisman. So if a food talisman um, has names of someone who's holy, or of a deity on it, that can be already considered as anting-anting, although it doesn't food talismans doesn't belong to Filipino magic, but this is just an example as well of you know of an anting-anting. Anything that has a holy name on it, um any medallion that has a name of a deity, or has a names of God on it. There are many varieties of medallions in LNK, um such as this one. This one is just one of the many medallions that they use for protection magic. And let's I'm gonna show more examples of agimat. So as I've said a while ago, agimat came from nature. It comes from nature. It can be a crystal, it can be a stone, it can be a rock, etc. So beeswax stones are or mutya. They're called mutya in Tagalog, or in the Filipino language. It's considered to be an agimat. And again, it comes from the four elements, from the fire, water, earth, and air. So tektites are an example of a fire, agimat of the fire element. So this one is a tektite, and this one is a moldavite. So these are the agimat of the fire element. So this one is the agimat of the water element. So shells, for example, abalone shells, any type of seashell, as long as it came from the sea, it's a water type of it's a water type agimat. And this is an earth type agimat. Agimat of the earth element, of course, quartz crystal, any, or what else? Anything that came from Mother Earth can be considered as an agimat of the earth element. Okay, and same with this. Okay, of course, this is obviously wood, and wood came from Mother Earth, so this one can be considered as an agimat. Okay, I don't have an air element agimat though. So if you have any questions, you can just comment it down below. And they do the same thing with the agimat, especially as far as I know, practitioners of LNK, they do prayers and incantations and consecrations so that they can keep on empowering, as well as empowering the agimat, as well as feeding it with energy. They have certain incantations that they use, certain prayers that they use, and then of course they use it for protection magic. So mm, so if you want more videos about Filipino magic, please comment down below. I think that's it for tonight, and I've decided to make that video because quite a lot seem to be excited to know more about it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a magical have a magical evening full of magic and blessings. Blessed be. Bye!